Right. Where are we? Well, I guess after the unfortunate disconnect that I had yesterday, we're not really very far from anywhere, really. We've printed the oxygenator for the shuttle. And I also think somewhere we were printing there it is, the little shuttle. So we've got the little shuttle. He is done. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to pick him up and move him out of the way a little bit. Plunk him over here somewhere. Can I carry? No. I did wonder. So we'll move this out of the way. Don't want to go too far. There's no real need to go too far. Unpack him. And the next, what we're looking for is, it was a thruster, wasn't it? Hang on. Let me just put the oxygenator in. So you can put that bad boy in there. We are in. Unpack that. So that should be 2 missions that we've got completed. So, do we get... We get a buggy for that one. Okay. Ow. Not what I was hoping for. So I need a solid thruster, wasn't it? That's a buggy. Just plonk that over there for now. Now then. I also read somewhere. Ideally, we want to use this carbon so that carbon. Is it graphite? Was it graphite? Might have been graphite. So if I use graphite, what I can do is make a little packaging thing. So we want to take a few of those little packaging things. Where are we? That. Recreate a package. And also want a solid fuel thruster. Okay, so solid fuel thruster, easy for you to say, and one of these packaging things. So one of these. So that is graphite, awesome. And then we want a solid fuel thruster, tongue twister. In here, solid fuel thruster, aluminium and ammonium, cool. So aluminium we've got 2 of. Ammonium we don't have any of. Graphite, all good to go. Now, the idea is a few of these packages. Because with the packages, what we can do is we can, well, pack things up basically. Aluminium we need for the... No, it's not in there. Is it? It's a little printer? It's not going to be the little printer, is it? For a solid fuel thruster. It is. Okay, cool. So we can stick the alley on it. That's what we need off of you. We need to go and get some ammonium. So ammonium is usually out in a forest. So if we can get out in the woods or something, should be able to pick up some ammonium. Let's take the tractor. There's no reason why we're going to run everywhere. So what have we got here space-wise? A little bit of room. No, we don't need no resin. We can just park up here for now. Quartz to make glass. Here we go. Right. So we're looking for some ammonium, which is usually found in the wooded areas from what I could tell. It's yellow in colour. Kind of look a little bit like resin. But it's going to be useful for us. Making these thrusters, these boosters. Ooh. Hitting an inanimate object. Never mind. Right, so that's resin. I'm sure, not very, There's some ammonium around somewhere. All I'm doing is get myself stuck. Brilliant. So... oh dear. Ammonium. Come on. Nothing here just yet. It's quite surprising. I usually find it in the forests. This is pretty empty so far. A little bit confusing, but it is what it is. While I'm here, we might as well research these things rather than tripping over them. So pull that out. Just run away from the tractor a little bit. It's easier for me to run through the forest than it is to pull that thing through. Hmm. Okay. I have failed. There doesn't seem to be any ammonium in here. That's different. Maybe if we go the other way from base, because I'm sure, like, I know when I was near base, there was one forest that had a lot of it, and it's not a million miles away. So I'm guessing if it's not here, obviously it's the other side. So let's see. Mind this little crash thing that I haven't noticed somehow, so it tells me I haven't really been this way very much. Oh dear, horrible way through. Now I'm stuck on a tree. Dig ourselves out of here, why not? Right, let's go. Oh, come on. Wiggle a bit, giggle a bit, there we go. Yes, so what we're going to do is go the other way. And if we carry on going this way, it's going to be a little bit more ammonium-like. You'll see what I'm on about when you finally see it, which you should do. I know that somewhere there is a lot. We'll get it out, we'll use that on the rocket, get the fuel thrusters up. How's it going, CG? Yeah, before schedule. I set the schedule and then had a few things to do, got them finished quicker than I thought. So, why delay, you know? I've got no reason to postpone. It's not like people are queuing up. So, I just thought I'd jump on, try and find me some ammonium, get this rocket taken off, and people drop in when they like. Just trying to think where I saw some. I know I've definitely seen some somewhere, but as for where, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. There it is. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes, there's some. Let's compound that way. Here it is, ammonium this way. Those give me organic, but it is what it is. Ooh. And apparently, I don't have any room in my backpack. Which is kind of annoying. Really didn't think this through, did I? Leave base with a full backpack. Good idea, mate. Good idea. We've got now 4 spaces. We only need 1 anyway, so it's not too bad. Sorry. Still your video watching time. To be fair, that's what I was planning to do as well. There's no more ammonium here, are you kidding me? I was going to be watching some stuff and I was like, why don't I just stream? I enjoyed it yesterday. It was a nice little bit of community. People dipping in and out around their daily schedule. It was cool. I enjoyed it. And I wanted to get on with this game, to be fair. Seriously, there's no more ammonium around here? Did I even get one bit at least? No. Amazing. So he's still not working then, is he? Let me see if I can do anything about that, CG. Try and get the chat bot up. I bet he's not going to be working, is he? Likes a day off. Where's the ammonium? There it is. Hey, we got some. Cool. Any more for any more? I've got to log into all this stuff on Streamlabs now. Here we go. Let oxygen. I'm somehow tethered, so it's not so bad. Let me have a look, see. Where is he? Cloudbot, wakey wakey. Play with you. I'm okay, thanks. You see, if I play with one, I have to play with all, and then it gets really messy. I appreciate the offer, though. CG, do you want to try heist again? See if the bots woke up. Let's go. I get stuck. Such a mess. Such a mess. Where's the best way to go? Hey! He's finally decided to play. I really need to change that. Be more generic rather than just scrappers. Scrappers is all well and good when we're playing scrap mechanic, but if we're playing anything else and people want to heist, need something a little bit more generic and a little less game-centered. You're the only one here though, so I don't think it will heist when you're on your own. That's the other problem. Or the only one that's heisting at the minute anyway. I think it needs 3 minimum, so even if I heist it won't really help. Ammonium I've got now, so we can go stick that up there. Okay, so that's that done. Where else are we? We are now with the rocket. I think that's all I needed to do, wasn't it? Because then this gave me... Oh, give me a shredder. Well, wasn't what I expected it to do. Parts unlocked. I got to attach it first and then it'll give it to me. Cool. So we go stick this on here, unpack it. Da-da-da-da. Ooh, excuse me, got the hiccups. Now that should give me field shelter as well. It was just set to being off, to be fair, CG. So even though he was sort of still set as moderator, he just wasn't turned on. That's what I was looking for with that one. Oh, I haven't got a room again. We get rid of organic for now. Stick this up on here. See what? I need to change this stuff around. Happy to take suggestions on what we should start calling stuff. I don't have any soil either. Do I have canisters? I have no canisters. Why do I have no canisters? Because they're both here. I don't think I've got the gamble on. I think that's just Banda. Banda loves a gamble. I think all I've got is heist, and then you can just give stuff to each other, but yeah. Not very exciting, I know. I didn't really know what gamble did, so... Because it reads like it's... I don't know, it reads peculiarly. So I never had it on way back when, back in the early days. The bot hasn't been updated since, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago when I streamed. Decided to put it in as a little bit of fun gimmick. There we go. Oh no, don't repeat that. There we go. Here we go. So that's 2. That'll give me 2 more. What have we got? 3. Boom, boom. Yeah. Says more about you than it does me, mate. You are enabling gambling. You're an enabler to a bad thing. I think when I saw what's his name? Spastic Cube, I think I turned gambling on once, and Spastic Cube like rinsed through all of his points. They were hard-earned points as well that he managed to get himself up to, and then just gamble them all away. Kind of felt a little bit kind of bad for him. So, field shelter. I think I can leave the boost here. I think we're ready to blast off. I think Corey's probably still at the top. Good old Corey up. Oh, Wendy. Oh, yeah, I reset it, didn't I? Reset it a long time ago. Coolio. And then I need those tethers. Where did I put those tethers? There. They were ready to go. I think we are ready to go. So, between me and you, CG, we're blasting off, and we're going to go find something. Tungsten, I think, is probably the best bet. So, if I just have a little read here. We need to go to this place. Isolo or Calidor. So, Isolo or Calidor. Isolo or Calidor. Can I get in? There we go. Launch to another planet. So I want DeSolo, which is right next to us. Really? Yeah. Or Calidor. Calidor's over there. Malachite Wolf for a Rhymo. Gas is none. Atmosphere, bedrock, easy. High sun, low wind. Very sunny, low wind. Let's go. Unfortunately, We're in the dark. Tell you what, let's go here, because then we can explore that thing on the pole. I don't know why I've still got that points has been reset. It's not true. Now we get a field base. This is actually looking like a good place for a field base because it's pretty flat. So we will do this. We will put this up here. Play, cool. Oh, and we've landed near a load of shells that we've got to scan as well. That's good. Oh, that's a pretty good landing spot, actually. Just need one more and it's in the distance. Okay. Good choice of spot. It's near a lot of useful stuff, and it's near one of these monoliths, or whatever they want to call them. Don't seem to have... Ooh, do I? Maybe not. I'm going to say I don't seem to have an ore around it. I do. Is that an ore? No. Not what I was expecting it to be. What is this? Pick it up. Recreational item. Is it like a statue? I guess so. And purple things, yeah. So we learnt yesterday that you can plant those things after you rip them up. And underneath it, it has a huge big chunk of science. I don't think they have science underneath them at the minute. No, they don't. I can plant these seeds. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Plant the seed, and then when I come back one day, they have huge amounts of science underneath them. So you sort of surround your base with them, back on the home planet, and you never have to go looking for science ever again. Yeah. That's always good. Oh lol, Streamlabs recommends I use a streaming bitrate of 2500. Don't think so somehow. Now then. We need a shell. Oh, it's like a smaller little brother of that thing. What is that? It's like a chest. Science. Okay, so we're here. We should do something while we're here. Make this into a useful base. So I need to start small again. So I need a lot of compound and a lot of resin. There's resin around, but there's no compound. These all need power as well. This one needs power. That one over there needs power. Okay. Great idea. Put that down even though it's not connected. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, dear, you got them jokes again, haven't you? I'm surprised you have a wife with jokes like that. I'm surprised she's not left you already. I'm not gonna lie. There should be compound on this planet. I don't have any tethers left, but there should be compound here. Compound and resin are on all planets from what I read. So that should be, you know, reasonably okay. I was hoping to land near some compound. There we go. Yeah, I was hoping to land near some compound so that I could actually mine it, but we're not, so I can't. Which means I've got to run around, suffocate, hope to find some compound. Compound? There's some. Goody goody. Get enough compound so we can make some more tethers. Try and hook myself back up to life before we die. Oh, wow, that's quite some distance. Fair enough. Why have you got to bring stuff up like that? I didn't fall to my death yesterday. I experimented on a velocity experiment to find out, can my character fall into a solid object that is the Earth? It wasn't. No. It was an experiment. It was nothing more than an experiment. Just like this was an experiment to find out if this is where the compound is the other side, and it is not. Where is the compound? Oh, it's there. We were so close. Yes, that's it. It's testing to see if there's fall damage. Can conclude that there is indeed fall damage, and if falling from a great height, you have great damage. Yes, correct science experiment. I've got a feeling this hole isn't as deep this side as it is that side. Oh. Oh, there's the compound bit. No, I'd rather not if this planet's got full damage, because I think I'll end up... Yeah, I'll end up back at the starting planet. Unless I go into the habitat thing that we've got here. If I go into the habitat thing that we've got here, then it'll put this as a save point. So we can bypass the trickiness. What do we need? Compound. Why not? There we go. Didn't get enough for a small printer originally. There we go. Cool. And then we run all the way back. Might as well set up a little base here, haven't I? There's no point in taking everything back if I could just do stuff here, because if I can get a research, whatchamacallit, set up here. Printer? There we go. Yeah, if I can set up a little research station here, then I don't have to run about going backwards and forwards all the time, do I? Medium printer is 2 compounds. We don't have any of it. I don't think there's any more compound left over there, is there? Did we notice? No, there is. There is still compound somewhere. There it is. Oh, now there's none left. It's dark. What am I stuck on? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, hello, player. Houston, we have a problem. newspaper. Ay caramba. Oh, this is broke. I'd rather not wait to die though, because it's going to spawn me back at planet. Well, that's just dumb luck. There's nothing I can do to get out of this, is there? What about if I emote? Nope, still wants to fall. Brilliant. Brilliant. I know what I could do though. Oh, I wanted to load it back in. If I loaded it back in, then I could just pick up from where we left off before we started. This planet appears not to have full damage or gravity. Something's got to be trapping me to keep me upright, though, hasn't it? Unfortunately, you can't plant the science, you can only plant the seeds. There's no buttons like return to base or anything, is there? Oop. It's just me running on the spot. Do the dance. Alright, I've got a cunning plan. Load into a different game. Because I haven't saved it anywhere. So now I can go back to the live stream game, right? Load this one. Yeah, I hoped it would 2G, but it didn't. Just left us running on the spot and think, oh, it has saved it. Oh, okay, cool. That works. Where there's a will, there's a way, I guess. But there's no compound here anymore, which is what we were after. We'll tick that off as luck, I think. Very lucky. Right, so... Where do we think the next bit's going to be? Fill the hole. I don't think we need to go that way anymore anyway. I'll just go get my tethers back. We'll head this way. We get up here? Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Nope. We can get this way. Nope. There's resin over there. Ah, there's compound there too. Cool. Ooh, hello. No, 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 no. Oh, you can't cancel anything either. Is it enough to annoy you, CG? Oh no. No, 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 no. Very bad. Very, very bad. It was close. That was close. So now I've got a printer that I can't do anything with that I didn't want to print. That I accidentally printed. Here we go. Once it is seen, it cannot be unseen. It's not the spoon that bends. So what actually... Can we do anything to that little thing? We didn't actually get any compound from that either. That's crazy. I've just seen something in the distance that I'm a little bit intrigued by. And I've just noticed that there's compound right here as well. So I had a look into that because I was wondering the same thing, and apparently it was like a Christmas thing back in 2019. They put it in for Christmas to be like Christmas lights on top of the tethers, and then yeah, they've not taken it out since. So it's always there, and it really doesn't have a meaning anymore. Because I was wondering the same thing. I was like, okay, so why is some green and some are red? Is like the red a warning because it's like too far away or something like that? Nope. It's just Christmas lights. That's all it is. And I guess people must have liked it, so they kept it. I guess. I don't really know, but that's what I found when perusing the internet for answers. It was just a pretty thing. So there you have it. Not much use for anything. I can leave these here for now. These do not need to come with me. That can get thrown in a hole somewhere. Right, we'll go back. Get some more. That'd be cool if it actually meant something like, you know, whether it was a find that was found from this planet or that planet kind of thing, or it's found from over here or over there. Like, that'd be good. Then if you ever lost, you're like, ah, so there's compound over on that place. But no, it's not that smart. Oh, I thought I could carry one more. Oh, I've got one. Cool. So then this will allow us to build a bigger printer. When we've got a bigger printer built, we'll be able to build more stuff. The problem is I came here for tungsten, I think it was. And I've got a bad feeling it's supposed to be in the caves. Because on another save I went to the other planet. The tungsten was in the rocks, and I remember that it was like on one planet it was in the rocks, but on the other planet it was in the caves, and I think this is the one where it's in the caves, which means I've got to dig a big hole. Ooh. I don't know if I want to dig a big hole. If I do dig a big hole, Here's as good... What was that simple? Here's as good a place as any to dig it, right? Just dig straight down there. Whee! Who turned out the lights? Coolio, we've got some resin. Is that the only platform that I can build? For now. I can't close this. What do you mean? You've noticed this full damage occasionally, like when? I've not noticed anything, to be fair. Also saying that I don't really pay too much attention to it, not gonna lie. Right, what can we build from here? I need something that does... That does what? What do we need something that does? Well, we can do that for a start. Get that printed out of the way. Yeah, I think that's a... I'd say that's like an American thing versus a British thing, isn't it? Soda and fizzy drinks. I think we as Brits call them fizzy drinks. In the States they call it soda. It doesn't have the same ring to it when it's fizzy depressing, is it? I mean, it sounds kind of different. The joke doesn't work so well. Which is probably a good thing, because you and these damn jokes, man. You work at the car place, right? You're a mechanic by trade. Is that what I recall? I suppose we should take some resin as well, actually. Does that work though? Could you class a hook as a second hand? Because it's a hook, not a hand. I'm not sure that joke works. I mean, I know you shouldn't apply logic to jokes, but come on. Be smarter now. Where do pirates get their hooks? A second-hand store. Why are pirates pirates? Because they are. Where can I print like generation stuff from? Printers, oxygenators, shredders, powers, splitters. No. Okay. So I need to go in here. Do a small generator, I guess. Connect. There we go. See, now that's a clever joke. I like those kind of jokes. Of all the inventions in the last 100 years, the dry erase board has to be the most remarkable. That's clever. I like play on words clever. As somebody who's not a particularly smart fellow, I do like those kind of jokes. got more like that, then keep them coming. They're the ones that we want to see, CG. Those kind of things. Now then, will this pick up off the floor? I know sometimes it says it does, but I don't think it will reach there. In which case, I would like to be able to print... I want a platform for it, but I don't want a platform that's going to be a little bit too overkill. However, I think the platform we will print will be overkill. Off we go for more resin. No, you see, that one's just too corny. It's just too corny. I tried to get a job as a railway conductor, but they didn't think I had enough training. It's just, I don't know. Just, it's funny, but it's on a different level funny, you know? It's more... That's a proper dad joke. It's more of a, rather than a, that's clever. And I've got no more tethers left. I want to see what this is. Big shiny bit of rubble. Hang on, let me make sure I don't die first before I read this one. When the train engineer decided he wanted to run for office, he put the development of the railways... What? Put the development of the brailleways for the blind as his main priority. See, I read that and corrected it because I thought it was misspelt. And now I read it and I see the joke. I'm disappointed, man. I am disappointed in UCG. Not mad, just disappointed. Which everybody knows is worse. Tethers. Ooh, big hole. That's a clever one. See, it's a fine balance of getting it right. How do locomotives hear? Through their engineers. That's, you see, that's that right line of that other one. Where the play on words is... I don't know. Because the engineers one with the train and it's the same sort of thing, but it just hits different, yo. I can't explain it. Oh, I didn't get resin in the end. I got compound, didn't I? What a nana. Ah dear, what do you call a locomotive that keeps sneezing? A choo-choo train. Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's despicable. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. I bet he did. It gives it that kind of vibe, you know? kid's joke. One that they can understand. It's good on all the right levels. This has to open up sooner or later, doesn't it? Surely. I'm not even going to repeat that one. I thought that it was going to end differently, like the setup. It gets you in the right mindset for the direction of the joke, but I didn't think it was going to end in the same way. I thought it was more going to be a little bit embarrassing because it's something to do with like a sheer size of a train, not him disembarking the room. I just want to try this, see if this works. I bet it didn't. You only hear the sound, don't you? Yeah. Got my layers all wrong. Aha, we're now in the caves, so this should be where we start to find the resource that we came here for. I was able to pick up a few railway buffers for cheap the other day. I took advantage of an end-of-the-line sale. I hope you know that they're making me smile, but I'm shaking my head at the same time. Because they're just... Well, you know what you're doing. You know why you're looking at them. You know exactly what sort of jokes they are. You should go to a comedy gig, CG, just do like an open mic night and take a load of these with you, because a lot of people won't have heard them. So it's not like you get done for plagiarising jokes or anything. Just become a one-liner comedian like Milton, Tim Vine, or any of those guys. Oopsie, a little bit too far away. But we are here at the caves. That's what we came for. That's what we looked for. And that is where we are. Beautiful. Right. That's up. That's down. Oh, sugar. Why has it done that? That's what I wanted. Oop. Lovely jubbly. Lovely. Right. Just get rid of these little bits that are floating in the air. Open this out a little bit because this looks kind of... There's two different sides to this cave. Like a blue side and a not so blue side. CG, that joke doesn't work this day and age, man. There's very few steam trains around in the world. Can't have a joke that's about steam trains in a world that's diesel and electric engines now. Just doesn't work. Nice try. Right, so what did we come here for? This stuff, I think it is. This is what we came here for. This is tungsten. Beautiful. There's a lot of it as well. And we've run out of, what do you call them again? Tethers again. Another one a 4-year-old can understand. What does a monster see when it sees a train full of passengers? A choo-choo train. I like it. I like it. Them monsters have got to eat something. I love how easy it is to pick up organic, but everything else is so much harder. Right, we're going to go get some more resin. If I could set out another base, platformy thing. What do I actually need? I don't need anything else from here, do I? Science is doing its sciencey thing. And it will do that even if I'm not here. As long as it's got power. Well, even if it doesn't have power, it will still do its sciencey thing. So that's as much resin as I can carry. Coolio. That one was good. A locomotive conductor can only think one thing at a time because they've got a one-track mind. That's clever. It's dumb, but it's clever. See, what I'm hoping to do here is set this up so I can use it for the generator. I can just load it up with some organic. Once it's loaded up with organic, it can just kind of chug away for a little bit. All should be good. Didn't realise I wasn't in tether range. God, look at it, it's out of stuff again. You got anything that's not train related? You think you're going to run out of steam on the train related gigs? You're going to need more value. Had a friend who quit his gig as a newspaper reporter. Took a train out of town. He took the express train. Express train. Express train. LOL. What's that stuff over there? What is that stuff? Oh, that's compound. LOL. Compound and clay. Okay, cool. So I came all the way out of here to take the little thing off of this. Didn't notice all that over there. Great one. Why did the bus driver quit his job? It was driving him to madness. Whereabouts is that? Do you get directions? I should get a smelter, maybe. If I get a smelter up here, then I can take back the resources, smelt them. do I? Ooh, I know what I could do. Medium storage. Bada bing, bada boom. Just what I wanted. Why did the bus stop in the middle of the street? Because it saw a zebra crossing. Yep. Oh dear, CG. I think you're going to become the resident absolute worst joke teller that comes to this channel. It's a title you should be proud of. Hold it with dignity. Ow. Wow, they do spike you if you get too close. I did not know that they did that. So then we can put all of this stuff up here. Take these back. I'll pick it up. Oh, I've got no room. I use that printer, that can stay here for no use. So can the dynamite for now. Which gives me more room for this. I guess. Oh, I don't have any room for those though. I mean, there's no need to take anything back. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We've got some malachite here if we need to come back. Technically the truth, yeah? Is the city bus running on time? No, it's running on Jesus Christ. Running on diesel. Ay. What are you like, mate? What are you like? Right, we're going back home. Once we get home, we will be able to throw this stuff down. We got what it wanted. We need to get some lithium from somewhere as well, so we've got to check out where we get that from. Let's go to home base. Okay, I'm going to move this rocket because I don't want it to land on the landing pad. I mean, I don't have a problem with it landing on the landing pad, it's just my landing pad's full of stuff. What superhero takes public transport to get around? Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. It's tough to get through a stream. That's for sure. Why have I all of a sudden got so much organic? I'm pretty sure I picked up the zinky stuff. Intriguing. Tungsten, and we get a medium generator. The floodlights, which I don't really get what the floodlights are all about, because they just don't seem to give off much light, and you angle them, well, you don't angle them. Solid fuel thruster, that can go back to the rocket, which can give me... Let's do a swap. Swap this one for this one. Unpack it. Nope. Let's get out. Unpack it. There we go. And this thing can eventually be scrapped, but right now the scrap is too small. So, where are we with these missions? How do eels travel across the sea floor? By octobus, he says. By octobus. I'm not crying, you're crying. Ah, I was just on solo as well, wasn't I? Crumbs. Okay, we've got another one of these. So it needs soil. What else did it need? Tungsten, wasn't it? Yeah. And then it... Dagger root seed. What the heck is a dagger root? Are they dagger roots? No, I'm guessing the dagger root was the stuff on the other planet that squished me. Which would make sense. Put the solid fuel in my back. What, the solid fuel there? The solid fuel thruster. You sure about that? I'm pretty sure that wouldn't end well. Need to put a dagger root on this as well. That's absolutely appalling. Trampoline jumps really put a spring in your step. Easy for you to say, cheapers. Right, so I needed this tungsten for something, but what did I need it for? I'm sure I had a blueprint that I wanted the tungsten for. Let's move around so we can see what we're actually going to be printing. Canister, work light, floodlight, dynamite, tee-hee. So, at the minute, what do we need? Chemistry lab. Hammer jokes really are not bangers. That is so bad. Tungsten glass ceramic. Cool, we can do that. And that's at the medium printer. We got glass. So we need 3 more resin. One. CG, you don't have anything better to do other than like go through endless amounts of really, really bad jokes. Like surely, anything at all. Watching paint dry might be more use than these absolutely horrendous jokes. Surely. For your own sanity. Looks bad straight from the start, doesn't it? Let's have a read, shall we? What did the farmer name his milk cow that had no calf? Decaf. Or decalf, depending on how you pronounce it. To be in line with the joke. That is so bad. It's so bad. I don't think I've noticed this one up here yet. Here we go. Anything useful? Wind turbine. Take that with us back to the other planet. Should we venture out that way? I was hoping to find a little bit more research material in this forest, but it's a little bit dense. It seems to be lacking. No. Nothing there. Or at least nothing on the surface, anyway. Wait, what? If you got paid every time you told a joke that is so terrible you can't laugh, you'd be a millionaire. I think you'd be more than a millionaire by now, to be fair. I think you'd be like competing against Apple for the highest rank of which business is the first trillionaire. If we were being honest. I think you've got a good knack there for really poor jokes. What's that over there? Is that a recycler? It's a medium shredder. Does that fit in there? No. Okay. So we can't shred that kind of stuff, but this stuff will. Hey. Punch it in there. That's going to be too big, right? Oh no, that was... What? So how does this stuff fit? And this stuff doesn't. So weird. Right, what else can we shred? Cool. And this was for the chemistry lab, wasn't it? So where's a good place for chemistry? Good point. Yeah. It could have something to do with you being a dad. It also could have something to do with your really poor taste in comedy. Maybe. So tungsten and ceramic. So this is a chemistry lab. What is this going to give us? Ooh. I also need some more science. Where did I build that? There it is. All this lot over here. So these, hopefully. Oh, they're supposed to give us science. But that don't look like no science to me. Oh well, lost those seeds. Hey, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. I thought if you crossed a bull with some heavy duty equipment it wouldn't be a bulldozer. I thought that's if you crossed like a bull with a mattress factory or something. With the dozer bit being to sleep rather than to be like bulldozery. And this had plastic in it, so what do we need? Carbon and compound. Carbon? Carbon. Compound, got a little bit left up here. So that should be doing plastic. If my understanding is correct. So that is doing that. Rush that off. Wait, do we have... We do have wind turbines around here. Cool. So, where are we on the missions? You get some bites for that, okay. From the air. Bring an atmospheric condenser, produce full gas resource. So basically, we're now in a situation where we can unlock anything we want reading that. So, what say you? We look for power. Oh, that means aluminium alloy. Can I make aluminium alloy now we've got the chemistry lab, or is it something else? A musician's favourite drink. Sorry, drink. A musician's favourite meal is drumsticks. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I need some malachite anyway, so we've got to go hunting for some copper. Where did I find that copper before? It was like just chilling on the hills, wasn't it? Let's see what's right behind me. Once we've got up here and we can get that copper, we need 3 pieces of copper to complete a mission. Then we also need the copper so that we're able to do large solar, which will help us with power. Doesn't seem to be up here. Ooh, squint into the distance. Doesn't seem to be over there either. There is somewhere. Definitely is somewhere that we've got some. Let's swap the really annoying squeaky horn for a little bit of dirt. But the other two, we'll put one more over here. That needs a little bit more exposure to the sun. So we can put him there, gets him out and about in the exposures. Aluminium alloy, cool. Cool, cool, cool. You know what we should unlock as well? We should unlock bigger storage. That's resource containers. So they're just sensors. They're buttons and stuff. That's power stuff. Generatory stuff. Power generators. Okay, here we go. Platforms. What's the favourite party drink of all frogs? Coca-Cola. I can't believe it's there either. So if we get 3,000, we can use 2 tungsten to do that. That'd be nice. Do we think we're going to get 3,000 now? We need another 400. Yeah, we will. Cool. So, 2 tungsten. 2 tungsten. Nice. Also going to need some more science. So, fingers crossed. Under here, we have science. Can't reach the platform to put it down, though. There we go. Cool. You have to go now. Would it be wrong of me to say that I'm not disappointed? It means the jokes won't be there anymore. I get that much, but let's be real. They were tricky. They were tough to get through, right? I think that's fair to say. You have a good day, CG. Thank you for dropping in again. Really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around for like an hour and a half or whatever, just talking bad jokes. Get this medium storage. So it's 24 small slots. Okay. Tall storage. Doesn't say how many it holds. Four medium slots, 8 medium slots, 12 medium slots. Ooh. I can do that one now. Doesn't say how many it holds though. Does it go even bigger still? Do we have like ridiculous storage? Extra large storage, 31. It needs iron. We don't have iron yet. So I think we are better off over here with this stuff. 2 titanium from the small printer. Oh, titanium. Whoops. Oh, whoops, whoops. So, resources. Titanium. So let's take a trip to somewhere else. Do I have everything that I need? Get a couple of tethers. Do I have any more tethers laying around anyway? I've got a wind turbine there. Do have a couple of tethers. Take some filters. Right, so we're going to go somewhere else. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Get out for a second. Because I'd like to get some lithium as well. Yeah, so if we head for either of those. Launch to another planet. Now I want to go to, what's this place? That's the place. Or them two. Yes, them two. High wind, high sun. Hydrogen and nitrogen. Thick atmosphere, unusual landscape. Thin atmosphere, forest and crack. Let's go to there then. And while we're over here, I want to try and be close to this. So it's kind of go that side. So we've got to go to the left a bit. Ooh, it's big hole. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? We plan to grow a fractional rose bloom. Berries depend on planet. Interesting. That's kind of cool. So we'll plant that again. The question is, how windy is it? Not very. Is that going to be providing enough power? Slowly. As long as the wind keeps up, it should slowly unlock it. Can't connect the two though, can I? No. Grab some science while we're here. Oh, it's just run out of juice. Some resin. Plenty of resin again. Ooh, that's another sculpture. This'll whip. Interesting. Go on, wind. Go on, wind. Yes, 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 yes. More science. Now, I could pack this up, couldn't I? Yeah, I've got one thing to pack it up with. Ideally, we want to be here for resources. Scan it. There we go. Cool. Is it opened up? Not yet. So close. Ooh, too short. Compound. That I can't use. Tethers, please. Get some power. Interesting. I suppose it's got nowhere to output it, has it? I don't want to break the oxygen filters a bit. We can break away from the oxygen filter, or at least the oxygen line. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need the power. Can I pull that all off? Jeepers, that's a long way down. Here we go. Apparently I've picked up some tethers from somewhere. That's always useful. I don't know where I picked them tethers up from. Oh, there we go, with some red stuff. That angle? So we're down here, and then we go down this way, which will get us to this red stuff. And that is just a rock, okay. So this is iron. not what I was expecting. I'll be honest with you. Came looking for some lithium. Ooh, something's just farted at us. Came looking for some lithium, got some iron. That's one of those plants. Goodbye, old smelly thing. I think that was what we were after. His knees, or whatever they are. We were after something else that was like... I think it was the spiky plant, wasn't it? Okay, there's nothing around here. If you were lithium, where would you be? Seems like there's a little bit more here. Right down this way. Let's go anywhere? Not really. No, it doesn't go anywhere. But we can make it go somewhere, I guess. We just carry on going down this way. Just guess it's to the same spot. Oh, around here. Come on, you gotta be able to pick somebody up through the wall or something. No? Really? This way, turn around. This place is massive and it doesn't have a single resource that we're after. At least not here, anyway. This is more iron. What about this? This might go somewhere. No. Okay, so we're going to make one of these go somewhere. Just hopefully... Well, there's got to be something under here, hasn't there? It wouldn't go down like this if it didn't lead to anything, like absolutely nothing at all. So if we just explore, there we go. We knew it'd open up eventually. Can't find my last tether now. Where are we at there? Oh, this is kind of vast open cave-like, isn't it? But there's still no resources looking. There's something shiny there. Just debris. Everything things up a little bit, see if we can see anything. There's got to be something else here. There's a plant going off at us again. Okay. Ooh, that could have been a very bad fall. It's on the roof again, isn't it? Yeah, it's on the roof. It's a long way down, all this stuff. That we're not massive fans of. So we'll just cover that over. And there's no lithium, there's nothing. Slightly lost looking for all this stuff. It said caves, right? So there's caves. It's iron ore. That's where we stop there. We've got to go back this way. Up here. And it's up there. Okay, so let's just take a little quick run over here. It's iron again. So much iron. Find a lot of iron. A lot of resources down here, research-wise. Let's get some air. Just don't really know what to think. Some helpful compound though. Don't get stuck now. This is the time that we need some air. Come on. There you go. More iron on my right. There. Something sparkly in there. I don't know if that's just compound. Doesn't go anywhere. Oh, does? Oh, it does. It goes somewhere in a very big way. Oh dear. Let's make this a little bit wider so we don't fall off the end. And then eventually we'll get to the bottom of this. And well, I don't know, it doesn't look like there's anything going to be here. Okay, so there's something yellow in front of us. Huh, I've gone in a big loop somehow. So is there anything yellow in front of us? No, because it's that plant just making it. I really don't know what to make of this underground stuff. Oh my days. Guess who's back? Thank you, Corey. Really appreciate that. You like this game too? That's good to see. I must admit, like, I streamed it again yesterday. Well, I streamed it for the first time yesterday. I played it when it was in early access, way back when in 2016. Haven't touched on it since. And I decided after watching a small YouTuber like myself called Lionheart Blue Gaming, he started to stream it on Twitch. I happened to catch a video that he made on YouTube. And I was like, I haven't touched that game in so long. Decided to check it out. So much has changed, as you'd hope, since the game was in early access back in 2016. But my days has completely and utterly changed. But I'm lost. I won't lie to you. I'm looking for lithium, and I was led to believe that lithium was in the mines or the caves on whichever planet I am on. And yeah, I can't find any. So luckily there's plenty of compound though, so I'm good for tethers, so it's keeping me alive that way. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know what's happening, because I'm finding resources that never used to exist, like iron. So I've got those, a couple of those in my backpack, but it's not what I came here for. You play through the entire game every time a new update comes out. That's a good idea. That's going to be where I'm at with Scrap Mechanic, I think. By the time we get Chapter 2, I think best just to start again. Oh. I'm now out of tethers. And I don't seem to have any compound. The irony. Should be a little bit here somewhere though. Was it in here? Yes. How have you been anyway? I noticed, I think it's on Instagram, I get, you know, the whole people you may know thing. I was looking the other day and it's like, people you may know. It was Corey popped up and I was like, that name looks familiar. And I looked at the profile and I think it had a similar thing to what your profile pic is here. And I was like, that's him. That's Mr. Corey Ott himself. I found it by a look once before. I think I hit a button and it came up. But I don't remember what button I hit, but now like you can get it through the like escape menu, the pause menu thing. So when I need to find it, I go for it that way. And yeah, so this where is it here? Resources, all of this. And I saw all of this and I was like, okay, no idea what that is, no idea what that is, no idea what that is, no idea what that is. Just there's so much stuff that never seen it, never heard of it before. It's when we were going through the backpack when I was looking for the blueprint for something, and it's like there's a VTOL. Sorry, what? Literally the last time I played this, you could get a large buggy base, and I think not a large buggy base, a large rover thing, the medium rover and the large rover. I think you could get a buggy, and that was it. That was all that there was. And now there's like trains, rail cars, and all this kind of stuff, and it's just like, what? Where is all this stuff come from? What does it do? How important is it to me? And I pulled up the old save, like from way back when. And bearing in mind, I've got half the buildings built on the old save. So I go to the little landing pad where it gives you the little mission thing that you play through and stuff. And it was like, build a research centre. I've got a research centre. I don't want to build another research centre. But it doesn't let you... You can't sort of carry on, if you like. So, you know, obviously from a new save to... Sorry, from an old save to the new game, you're basically building double of everything. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start again. And I started to play again, and I recorded it because I was going to make a video out of it. I thought, why not? And the video was over 2 hours long. And I sat there and thought, I've now got to edit all of this. 2 hours worth of stuff to edit and condense down. And I was like, why don't I just stream it? Because people seem to find streams this day and age a lot more than what they were doing before. And I know sometimes people drop in, sometimes people don't, but it's just like an extended playthrough. People who dropped in yesterday were pretty helpful. Giving us some tips, like the plants, for example. Somebody was saying, oh, if you plant those plants, let them grow for a little bit, you can dig them up, you can get science. I was like, wow, never used to be able to do that. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, okay. Okay, so that didn't really give me anything that I haven't already seen. And that looks like it's just dropped half the resources underneath this. It did not. Never mind. Yeah, I managed to, like I say, when I was playing it before, that 2 hours playthrough thing that I was just doing for myself, managed to just like say screw it and sort of queue jump a few of the missions and blueprints and stuff, and I picked out the trains. And I was quite impressed, I won't lie, I was pretty impressed by how much you get for how little resources it seemed to be. Weirdly enough, I don't mind the tediousness of it at the minute, because it's all new, or mostly all new to me. So that tediousness isn't too bad at the moment. Trying to wrap my head, because I'm at the point now I've got a mission that's telling me to like get a robot arm and stuff. So I'm at that point, but I'm thinking, well, what use is it to me? Where can I use it at the moment? Because at the minute, I guess I'm sort of at small level resource requirement. So using an automated arm is borderline a little bit roadkill at the minute. Because I'm turning up with a tractor and trailer that's got like, you know, 5 or 6 little bits of resin or compound on it. I don't even have enough space, in all fairness. I was working on storage, which actually that's something I should have unlocked, really. But yeah, I'm just at that point where I'm just trying to tick off missions that need doing, and every time I tick off one mission it unlocks like another 50, and it's like a never-ending list. It's like a massive to-do list. So just trying to muddle my way through, trying to shrink the list down of stuff to do, and it just grows bigger and bigger and bigger. Really? I noticed that a couple of people have said, see, it's interesting, I like the advice that people give, and then, you know, everybody plays the game differently. So they were saying yesterday, oh, if you go to a planet, take a little, take the packaging things so that you can package up the research and bring it back. Then I was like, in my head, I was like, why would you do that? Because if you know you're going to go back to a planet, wouldn't you just set up there as well? So what I've done on, is it D-Solo or Desolo or whatever? I think it's that one. Is I've just got a little research thing set up with a bit of power generation going on, so that when I pulled science material out, I could just stick it in to start researching straight away. Because as far as I can tell, it still researches even when you're not there. I mean, I could be very wrong on that, and I'm willing to be very wrong on that, but that's felt like what's been going on when I've been travelling around. I've been getting the research that's been happening at other places. So it kind of made more sense to me to have... I mean, I've only got one research chamber at where you start anyway. I could expand that to more, but I thought, why not have one there and one at the other planet? I mean, yeah, I'm not going to be there so often, but it's all different. Oh, God, don't tell me. No, that's ammonia. I have no idea where this lithium is. I really don't. But you've been good, Corey, yeah? You know, it's been a while since we've been really, like, able to cross paths a bit, but you've been keeping well? Life good? Or as, you know, as good as it can be right now? Okay. Yeah. Hopefully they get that fixed in the update so we don't have to keep running around backwards and forwards all the time, but... You know, each place is different. What is this? A lot of caves that go nowhere. It's kind of helpful in one respect. I'm tethered through the ground. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Running backwards and forwards is kind of good in one respect because it kind of keeps you checking on places, but you know, when you got research going on or a farm or something protected, you don't want to wait until you go back for it to load up and for you to get absolutely screwed over by all the bots that suddenly decide to spawn in on you. Oh, nice! Congratulations, my guy. That's awesome. Hopefully it makes... What the heck are you? Not friendly. Is that going to go bang? Ooh. Hopefully it makes life a little bit easier. A little bit of promotion. Hopefully gets you a little bit more take-home spending money. Treat the family. Treat yourself. All good. Especially at a time if things are tight over in the States like they are over here. It's always good to get a little bit more something. Right. I was going to just fall down this hole. I was thinking just rip all this down via digging it out, but at the same time, I might as well just get up here and dig it out. Oh man. So life's got a little bit tricky since. So my place of work, things got really slow. Like really slow. So that last year, 2022, I sort of had to have a little chat with my boss and a little bit of agreement. Like, if we didn't have any work, is there any point in me going there? Which kind of, it shot me in the foot a little bit, in that I sort of talked myself into an agreement that if I wasn't needed at work, then I don't go in, I don't get paid. And I thought it was only going to be a lull moment for, you know, maybe a month or something over the entire year. It turned out it was quite a lot. So we're talking, I don't know, I think I was off of work more than I was at work, which was kind of not good at all. And then come this year, so December, the last November, December at work, we started to do this really big project for somebody in Q8, and it just got really heavy. And it's when you're moving and lifting bronze around all day long, something kind of gives out, and I started to suffer with a real dodgy back. Anyway, fast forward to early January this year, I wake up to get to work and I can't move my legs. So I'm in a bit of a panic. You know, it's never good to not be able to move yourself. My back's in utter agony. My legs don't work. I'm thinking something's really wrong here. Eventually got a scan the day after. I got my results 2 days later, and they were like, yeah, your back's not in a good way. And what I've done is one of the discs in my back is pretty much like squoze out, so it's no longer where it should be. So it's resting on the nerves that control your legs. So what happens is that then gets inflamed, swells up, and the disc pinches the nerve, which means my legs don't work properly. So I'm now waiting treatment to sort that out, but I've been told that treatment could be another 6 months, I think they said, minimum 6 months wait. So I had to have a horrible discussion with my boss and was like, I'm not able to do the job anymore. So that's been a bit scary. Unfortunately, it's at a point now where currently I'm not employed by anybody. And it's not too bad, you know, as you take your circumstances as they are. So circumstance that I'm not happy with is still being at home with my folks and stuff, but on the flip side to that, it means that I'm not so stressed out at the minute. If I had like proper big bills to pay, run a house and stuff, I'd be screwed. But thankfully, because the cost is split so much by everybody under one roof, it's much easier to manage, so my savings will last a little bit longer than they would do otherwise, and stuff like this. So yeah, it's pretty sad, man, in that respect. My boss seemed really disappointed with the news, and they basically turned around and said, look, don't hand your notice in until the summer. So they've given me till the summer. They've given me like till probably maybe June. So if things get better by then, I've still got my job. If things don't get better by then, you know, obviously it's doing the right thing for them as a business that they've got to hire somebody else. But there's also the other side to that coin, I won't lie, which makes me go, okay, so if my company can tell me, you know, that I'm not to rush handing in my notice until June, how much work do they actually have? Because if they can go without another person for that length of time, then they don't have much work in the first place. So that obviously goes back to your original worry of, if they don't have much work, you know, and they're not going to have me in kind of situation. So it is what it is. See, we're lucky that the way that our healthcare works, well, for the most part, is so it's the NHS, the National Health. So any treatment that we get is usually / hopefully covered by the National Health, so it doesn't cost us. But then the other side to that coin is you're not necessarily going to get offered the same sort of potential that you guys might get over in the States, because obviously, like you say, the stuff costs so much money out there, and they're a little bit more willing to maybe give you more options. Whereas over here, you can still get access to most of the options, but the National Health will only pay for sort of like the lowest level, the basic level. So if you want a bit more of the, you know, the other end of the scale, if you like, if you want to explore alternative options, then you have to look at potentially funding that yourself. So it's not, you know, it's not so bad. Thankfully, I say thankfully, the option that I have on the table is pretty cheap, and it sounds like it's not too rough, in that it's basically just to shave the disc down to stop it from sticking out so much. So it's nearly the $1 million man, huh? It's mad, like, because the spine is so... crazy with everything that it holds, because obviously it's got your central nervous system and all that, and there's so much like fine precision that needs to be done if they go anywhere near it, because there's such a risk of, well, if they slip, you're in a worse situation than, you know, when you started in a way. So it's kind of scary. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I noticed that they had the pack up station thingamabob. So I was thinking if I could pack that auto arm up, I can stick it on my backpack. But then I realised I don't actually have room on my backpack for anything. How much? Do I only have one iron as well? Yeah, so I could pack it up and bring it back. But then I came here for lithium. But I have no idea where it is. Wrong one. Hang on. What planet am I on? That's a good question. What planet am I on? I want to say I'm on Novus. I can't remember. Because it's whichever the moon is, I think. If Novus is the moon, because these two were together. So if Novus was the moon, it says mountains, then I was in the moon. So why am I in the caves? I'm going to find it if it says mountains, am I? Right, so for a start, he needs to go. I'm hoping that I am on where I think I am. And it'll explain why I can't find anything in the caves. There's a compound here. Somewhere. Ooh! Come on, give me some more. Just sack that off for now. I think, did I not see in the Steam store that this has got an update coming soon again? Or is it an old update? It might be another one. That's the plan. That is the plan. I've had the mission sitting around for a while, so I thought we might as well try it. This'll work. Nice. Nice. Oh. Mountains be mountainous. What's that? That looks pretty... like an angry tongue. I suppose it'd help if I went... So it's only hills. Seriously? So what do they call the mountains then? If this is only hills, you're going to say that... I mean... I guess it does kind of look like a mountain, doesn't it? Flats, yeah, right. And no more tethers either. Holy smokes, you can actually see quite a lot. What is that green stuff in the distance? Over... Oh, I can't get my tool out to show you. Whee! Landed. Hello, Moto. Well, that's a proper big solar array, isn't it? Jeepers, how big is this stuff? Back in the day, that was the biggest solar that we used to get. I'm gonna get stuck now. Ah, yeah, it could be wolframite. Although, looking at how this is glistening and shining, it's probably this stuff too. It's kind of bonkers that that is like... That is a large solar panel thing now, when that used to be the largest solar panel available. Come on, let me reach the compound. If I go down there, how stuck am I going to get? Very. Let's not do that then. Lots of science around here. Lots of science. I know there used to be like debris of a solar array. So I'm guessing, well, I saw it in the blueprints that you can now build an array, but I've got no idea physically of how big it looks like it is. Come on, you gotta be ready now. There's no little power bars on that one. Little power bars on this one, but there's not on that one. Interesting. Yeah, there is a working... Was it RTG? Or at least it looked like it was working, I agree. So yeah, it is. Look. Oh, and it's a biggie. Can we... Is this going to pack it down small enough? Oh, it does. That's kind of cool. We'll take that with us. I really should have worked out, remembered where I was. Yeah, good find. I can't doubt that. And then, like you say, we'll go back. Have we got room? We've got one little slot. We'll go back and then we can pick up that auto arm as well. Just want to... Ow, that kind of made me jump a little bit. Oh dear. I want to know what is classed as hills as well. I want to find these... Not hills, sorry, the mountains. I guess I could set up a base here. And then I need compound again. It's clay, right? Yeah, it's clay. Dynamite. Something else in there. Okay, nothing else. Well, there is, don't get me wrong. Nothing else of importance. I forgot this way. Well, that ain't can't I? Forgot I got one more space. Up, 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 up. Compound. That's what the doctor ordered. There was only one bit of compound. And all those seeds nearly killed us. Best and all that. And all this. So I imagine we'll be coming back at some point in life. There we go. Oh, nice. I appreciate that. What's the rig setup? What you got? Have we got a new, whatever they are now, 4090? All the best, bells and whistles. If you're still graphic designing, you're going to need the best rig that you can get, right? Come on, we need to get to this air. There we go. The best build that designer can ever need. Oh, whoops. Really not observant to those plants. Compound, 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 beware. Oh, cool. What are you doing? Is he still, what do you call it, Photoshop stuff, or... Oh my days, that launches you. I was lucky. What kind of stuff are you on with now? Breaking into the world of Unreal Engine, that kind of stuff, or is it still like whatever the equivalent is for Adobe? Oh, I know room. Gonna move it a little bit across. Bring them this way so that I could actually explore out this way a bit. There we go. Oh, After Effects. Oh, nice. So you're the guy to turn to again then, are you? So it's like, if I need some fancy graphical design... Yeah, I was going to say. Or if you need that whole, you know, the little pop-up subscribe, click the button thing. All those kind of things. Lol. Hey, if it pays the bills, my dude, why not? Be nice to have a skill. I really, really should set up a if I can find some compound, I could start building, because there's so much science around here. Actually, take this one as well. Lower thirds, that's the word I was looking for. Is there any way that I could sort of lessen this drop? There's my air. Don't want to get too far away from this too soon. So is it like more... It's the sort of day-to-day stuff, like for advertising, that kind of thing, or... What's the day-to-day for a designer like yourself? Oh, crumbs. Nope, that's alright. I thought I was a little bit more stuck than I was. So, do I do tethers for more compound, or do I do printer for more buildings? I kind of feel printing for more buildings might be a smarter way to go. Oh, cool! I don't know what happened to T-Mobile over here, you know. It used to be a big thing, and then... I don't know, it's like it doesn't exist anymore. Got bought out by EE, which is Orange, which is probably... I can't think of the American equivalent to what EE might be. Ah, here's the problem. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Come on, little legs. At least it's not far. Is that not what YouTubers make? Super goofy, cringy videos? That's fair. I suppose you gotta look at where your profits are and focus more on where your profits are rather than spreading yourself across everywhere. If you're not really making as much money, if it's, you know, the profit margins aren't too great, you might as well rein it all back in a bit. That makes a lot of business sense. Ah, okay, so if I put this... Ah. Oh, looky, back in the flats again. Compound anywhere? We got any more compound? We do have a little bit more. Can't actually carry anymore though, can I? One thing. I not need. I mean, I want to use this dynamite just to blast a big hole somewhere useful, but this place is massive. Ooh, fall. If I'm going to fall, I've got to fall the right side of it. So let's just, if I head on straight, through somewhere and just open the world up a little bit. Bit confusing going up all these mountain looking hills and then being told that they're just hills, not finding any lithium there. I am starting to wonder if I'm where I think I am, whether I should be going up or down for this lithium. It doesn't help that I can't actually remember. Kind of important to have known where I was, really. I can nearly see my base from here, though. Because that's... No, wait. Oh, I don't know now. I'm going to say that big planet off into the distance is where you start, but now I'm not convinced because I remember that this has a moon. Whether I'm on the moon or whether I'm on the actual planet, I can't remember. Because if I'm on the moon, then that might be the planet. I've had an idea. Is it a good idea, though? I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking, I could build a printer. If I can find it. Build a printer, but I could build a printer here. It's nice and open around here. There's a lot of stuff around here. Yeah, stuff can move anyway, can't it? Let's be real. Stuff can move. Right, so then I can go and get all the power sources that I've dumped up here on that weird canister thing that I'm trying to open. For sure there's a lot of tethers around here, but that's okay. We can live with that. So I can take these back. Oh, I've got nowhere to put it. That'd be too easy. Take these back to the printer and use these to power the printer. Some resin up there, so that's okay. Oh, Corey, if I disappear randomly, it's because my streaming software doesn't like doing much more than 2.5 hours worth of streaming. So, yeah, I might end up just vanishing out of the blue. And if I do, that's usually when I call it a day. It did it to me yesterday. It got to 2 hours 55 and it just pulled the plug on me. So don't think I'm being rude. By any means. It's just easier to start again like the next day or something. I don't know why it does it. I had to look into it and it was just basically saying like, oh, because you've reached your limit of whatever. And it's like, well, I have unlimited sort of internet, so I don't know what that excuse is. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does. It's really unknown what the heck's going on. Hey, if you've got a 4090, that's going to be a little bit too overpowered for things like Scrap Mechanic. Those graphics are going to look amazing. 8K and... Of course there's no wind down here, is there? Of course not. I want a little platform, don't I? So if I do that platform, that's 1 resin. That'll be fine, I can get 1 resin. Easy. In fact, there's 1 resin right here. Oh wow, actually literally was just 1 resin. Sally. Okay, so we've got a cave that's got metals in it. Ooh, it is a cave as well, like a proper cave. Okay. So you're only pulling up the CPU speeds, that's all good. Nothing worse than updating something that you think is the problem. So I started to play a game called Out of Ore, and it's basically a mining game, and that is very CPU heavy at the minute because it's like still early access and there's a lot of work for them to do to it. And there's so many people that go onto the Discord and like, I've got this, you know, and they'll insert extremely mad graphics card, and it's like, it's still laggy even for me. I updated the graphics card and it's still laggy, and it's like the understanding that all the calculations are being done by the CPU, not the GPU. People are just a bit, oh. I would like a small generator. There we go. And we can get rid of some organic finally. It's powering nothing, but... Right, let's go find us that resin. More compound there, that's good, that's good. We're surrounded by greatness. Right, that resin was up there. You need 1 bit. That should be it. Nope. There. Perfect. Print this off and away we go. Ooh. Lovely. So, there's a start. And then on here, we will place this that I missed. We will place the wind turbine. And we'll place the solar. And then we'll plug that into the printer. Take the generator, plug the generator into the base. Cool. And then, so we want another one of those. So we want 1 more resin. Alright, let's put these rose things down. I don't need these right now. There's plenty of them around, so we can plant them when we want to. Right, so that'll give us 1 more resin, and then a couple more compound for the printer, bigger printer. Oh, what a donut. Should have printed that. I mean, I still can, can't I? So. It's 2 resin. Three resin. Right, I'll get a bigger... Oh no, because I need it for the printer. The brain is failing me today. Ooh, nearly. So this stuff can all last on its own. So we'll put that down. Put this on here. There we go. Two titanium. Dynamite. Medium printer is 2 compound. Okay. So I do want to build one of those. And then get 2 compound. Ooh. And then, so that would be the big printer. Unpack that. Two compound. Plenty up here. Oh, there's plenty up here as well. It goes over the other side of the cliff. Three. We should be able to get a third. Yeah, there we go. Right. So we can make some tethers and we can make some other stuff. Or we can wait. We're not a million miles away from anything. So then we want a large printer. Medium storage, medium printer. No. Medium printer. Wait, what? What's happening here? Medium printer, 2 compound go. Oh, okay. Oh no, let's not restart that. I don't know why that didn't want to do it the first time round. Oh, it's printing it on the base. Cool. Didn't realise it'd do that. And then with this is when we go for the larger platforms. So that's when we need 3 resin. So dump 2 here. And then resin is this way. And then we need to make a science pod. I can't remember what a science pod runs on. Or what it needs to make it. Was that malachite? Oh, it's Wolfen thingamabobbly. Wolfenstein. There we go. Surf the way down. In we pop. Oh, it's sunny out here. Jeezies. Go for it. Oh. Sun's gone down behind the hill. Shame. Little look around, see if there's anything that we can find that's going to be useful for us. Guess who's back with his silly jokes? How's it going, CJ? Welcome back. Thanks for bringing the humour yet again. Is it flying visit this time, or are you here for a little bit this time? Can I use these things for power? Part of me thinks I should be able to. You're good. Jolly good. Jolly, jolly good. Research chamber. 2 compounds. So here. Neither can I. But I also can't make out what you're trying to say. Plants grow in plants, that's what you're saying, aren't you? Yeah, we decided, although we're trying to look for lithium, we're doing a very, very bad job at it. So because I've walked over so much stuff that's spitting out science, I thought, you know, let's find ourselves somewhere to make a base. And then we're over here trying to make a base now, so... What's one easy way to tell if a train has just passed? It leaves tracks. The jokes do not get any better, do they? Did you hear about the man who took the 6 o'clock train home? The police made him give it back. That's a good one. I like that one. I'll give you that. Fair play. Begin researching. 1,400. Nice. Right, so now I guess what we can do is just run backwards and forwards to gather all the stuff from way back and beyond. I don't really know what to make of everything though. They say hunting for that lithium and not finding any. Not really hunting very well, don't get me wrong. There's a bit of science in there. No, let's fur this first. Oh, you can't carry 2. That's a shame. So we'll run this stuff back. Keep loading up the research department over here. Is there any way, do you guys know, is there any way that I can know which planet I'm on? Is there any sort of, is there anything I can pull up that's going to tell me I'm at this planet? Thinking maybe the compass has something that tells me. This thing, what's this thing? It does not tell me, but ooh. Oh, so underground somewhere there's a case. Nice. You don't even play the game. You lied to me. I thought you said you did. But if I orbit in the space thing, then I won't be able to get back home because it will use up one of the booster things, won't it? Because this is something that I worked out. The rocket tells you you've got 4 uses of the thruster, but it uses 2 of those uses to land on the planet and then 2 to get back home. So if it uses 2 to get here, if I orbit, what happens then? Once I'm in orbit, do I have to choose? If I land back here, then I'm stuck here because I can't get away unless I build a solid state booster, which aluminium. So I could do, actually. I've got the ability to get aluminium. I know that there is some aluminium. It was definitely you, CG. Definitely you. I don't know what you're talking about. I have the chat records. You can't hide. I mean, maybe it wasn't you, actually, but you never know. Ooh. There we go. Why is he... No. Put everything down. Pick up that. Whee! Sunshine. Kind of feel I need to get the solar up a little bit so it's in the air. If it's in the air, it might pick up the sun a bit more. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, next victim. Ted. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, bananas. Let's just go. Run somewhere, have a look-see. Oh! This is right here and I didn't even notice it. Oh, goody. Little wind turbine. These platforms have got so much bigger than what everything used to be. I'm looking for mountains as well. I'm wondering if it's freezing because my PC has decided to auto-update Call of Duty as well. So I'm here trying to download a lot whilst uploading a lot as well. Might be my side. More compounds. Not entirely sure standing out in the middle of nowhere whilst doing this stuff is such a smart idea. I do have that RTG thing, don't I? That could be helpful for power generation. Maybe I should be using that. more base broken stuff over here. Let's go take a look at this. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Broken research, power, more dynamite, massive research item. You know what, let's just... dynamite my way through this wall. Don't roll down though. Hey there we go. Shazam! Okay. Bro, lithium does not exist on this planet. I don't care what anybody tells me. There is nothing here. Everywhere I go, the hills of the hills that are hills are just hills, not even mountains. So I'm confused by that. I don't actually know if I'm supposed to be going up or down. I think I'm somewhere that I might not be. I might be the other place. Wait, what? This is... This is a usable platform. Holy smokes. Well, that was lucky. I didn't realise that was a usable platform. Oh, lovely. I missed it. Ooh. Science to be sciencing around. Oh, no. The next question is, not that button, if I place this close here, is that going to be close enough to that to pull that out? CG, that is appalling. I always like chewing gum on the train. Unlike teachers, locomotives always tell me to chew. So bad. It's World Hippo Day. You what, mate? Is that an actual thing? You're actually telling me that World Hippo Day is an actual thing? It sounds like what you're saying. But I'm not convinced that is what you're saying. Because it sounds a little bit crazy. Genuine crazy talk, if you're saying that. I'd rather not. I try not to use my taskbar search as much as I can since it changed randomly. It all used to be fine. It used to look the same as the rest of the taskbar, and then I think it was Christmas it decided to change, so now it sticks out. Everything's nice dark. Oh no, it is. You can see a little hippo. Well, yeah, where everything's nice and dark on my taskbar, that little searchy bit's now white. Doesn't fit very well with the aesthetics. But yeah, there is a little hippo there, you're right. It's kind of cool. Bit corny, but kind of cool. Turn around. I don't like this because I want to turn around, but I don't want to fall down the hole. Well, we got iron again. It wasn't what I came here for. Oh, close. Right. I think, based on my lack of information in terms of where the heck I am, research is doing its researchy bit. It's slowly going to earn me some goodies. I don't see me finding what I'm looking for, frustratingly. Screw the science plants on this planet. Oh, I need to take a rose thing home, don't I? Whee! Do I have... Oh, I wanted to... There's so much stuff I wanted to do. I've got no room now. Oh no, I've got one more space left on the top of my bar. So in here, there's that robotic arm. If I can get up. What's this? Lithium. Okay. It's not what I was hoping to find. Because I want to put this on here to pack that up. And now I've got no room left on my bar. Ugh, horrible views. So we're going to go down here and get some oxygen. Oxygen. And then, because I need the space, although it's really not helped me at all, I'm just going to detonate that for the lols. Which lets me put that on the backpack. The only issue is now... there's no issue. There is no issue, don't worry. What I can do is sack that off port, because we can find that wherever. Harvest one of these. Take that with me. Wait, where's that? Okay, so we scan the research, we take the seed, and we're going to get into the rocket, and we're going to zoom back to base. Like back to home. Launch to another planet. So we were on Novus. So why couldn't I find what I was looking for? Go back home. Now you see, CG, I like the jokes where the word is the joke and it doesn't need the pronunciation. What's that place? There's a rocket landing pad over there, but I don't know if that's my base or if that's just a rocket landing pad. I'm going to be slightly confused. It's not my base. Oh, it might have been. It might have been. It might have been. no, no, no. Put that back. We don't want to take that off. Right. What missions are we up to now? Nothing we tracked. So... it's a slow locomotive, is it? Where's this battery thing? Shredder. Eyes on lithium. Gather lithium. Ah! I needed more than what I got. Okay, let's do the arm. Get some iron out of this stuff. Plant this rose thing over here somewhere. So this is different like growth potentials depending on where you plant it. So I'm intrigued by that. So we've got a robot arm and we've got the RTG power. Oh, that looks cooler. Play. More power for the RTG, cool. And then what we can do, so do I need to research this arm now? Oh, I also did that, didn't I? Yeah, because that's tungsten. Titanium even. Getting so confused, one thing at a time. Robot arm, that's what we're looking for. Robot arm. Auto arm, 1 aluminium, 1 graphite. Their ingenuity. Aye, 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 aye. Train drivers are quite clever and known for their ingenuity. Ingenuity. Oh, it's copper. I thought it was Ali. Silly sausage. Graphite. Graphite I can do in the soil. As luck could have it, I've got one here. Here's one I prepared earlier. I need copper, so I do need to find some malachite after all. See if we can get some copper. Hey, it's not far at all. Oh, maybe it's there. I'm blind. Can't see the stuff. Oh, actually, we can turn all these on now. That's better. We'll like launch through this now. Hey, 1 of 3. Seriously? But that's one there. No, that's Wolframite. Dope. Oh, I've just dropped that as well. a long haul process. Compound. No more. There's got to be some further this way, right? Ow. We can get rid of all the organic off the surface. Might tell us if there's actually anything else here. Which there doesn't look like there is. Or in compound anyway. Okay. Let's chew the way around, see if we can find any more malachite in the hills. I know it's an underground resource, but it has shown itself to be in the hills a few times. So if we can mine the surfaces stuff first, before we need to go deep underground, I think we'll be okay. Perhaps. No, this is just going to be plains now, so maybe not. See what's over here. It's got to be something. Still looking for a big no. Ooh, gonna roll. Saved it. Big ditch. I'm gonna fall down there. Okay, so far no malachite. But if we go up this hill, oh look, there's some malachite. I swear I didn't know that it was there. I'm intrigued if this is gonna pull. No, it doesn't. I didn't know if that was gonna pull the organic from somewhere off the trailer. That's number 2 of 3. Happy days. Then we get 3 of 3. Come on. Yay, 3 of 3. Where did it put that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I had the room for it. Didn't think I did. They see me rolling. They hate it. Won't turn. There we go. Cool. So that's another mission sort of checked off / restarted. And whatever else it unlocks, don't know. But that'll be helpful for whatever it was that we were just trying to build now. It was the arm, wasn't it? So that should do 2 missions in one in a way. Then I've just got to use the arm to put a resource onto, well, into storage, which should be fairly straightforward. I need to build more storage. I need to build more storage that I can actually build as well. I made a little bit of a mistake of trying to get the larger storage that we don't actually have the resources to do. So, copper, get going. So then if we bring it to the backpack, right, so we want to do was large storage somewhere around here, wasn't it? It requires iron, that requires iron and ceramic. Since we've got 2 iron, we can actually make that. Iron, and it was the large printer. There we go. So, iron, ceramic, coolio, which we just have, I think, or at least we can sort of do another one. Was it 2 ceramic and 2 iron? Yeah, cool. Now it's going to tell me that it's not going to have a platform big enough for it to sit on. That's the other thing. Coolio. Right, that's going to take a while to print, I guess. In the meantime, put the organic on there, or throw it on the floor. It's also a good option. There's 3 organic there. This guy can sit on the floor, can't he? Where is he? This way. He can sit on the floor, so he's not actually taking up a slot. Yes, he can. So then we can connect that to there. Put that on there. So everybody's still powered up as they need to be. Nobody's stressing too much. This thing has got a lot more power now. Still a few things that we need to do for that, not an issue. Can I... Next question is... I need resin. I don't have resin, do I? No resin anywhere. So, copper there. That doesn't look like an arm. That's a splitter, okay. Auto arm. It was graphite and alley, I thought it was. Confuse myself. Right, there we go. So that's that. Cool. Oxygen filters, not so worried about just yet. Is this going to need a base? Question on everybody's lips. Cool. So does it need a base? Probably not. Okay. And then if we get that arm, will this work? Will this work? Probably not, but... it will. That'll do. Screw, it's not ideal, but... fair enough, it does a job. Nice. So that's ticked off 2 missions. Which gets us an item. Which we get to work out. And it gets us a couple of platforms. So, next question is, Does this actually have any connections underneath it? Yes, it does. It's like huge connections. Okay. But now we've got this auto arm. What we can do is... What can we do? Rotate ourselves if we learn how to rotate. Put that there somewhere. Yeah. I need to get behind it, don't I? So... I'll go out that way. So if we come out here with this, there we go, bit of space, cool. And the platform is here. Can I grab this? Yes. Grab this, rotate this. That'll be alright. Boom, lock it in, plug it up. Get this weird storage that we've just like made a mess out of. No, the storage, the whole thing. Put that over here. Take the arm. Where the arm is gone. This thing. Okay, cool. Oh, steady, steady. Picks up from green, puts down on blue. So we're there, right? There we go. So then now, in theory, anything that we put here, yes, just chuck it onto the back of the... Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, my lovely folks, I think somehow we've achieved something for today at least. So I'm going to have to love you and leave you and say thank you very much for watching. Corey, thank you as always. The dono, really appreciate it. CG, thank you very much for keeping us occupied and entertained. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We've found some new things and tried to explore a little bit. We'll be back tomorrow, I imagine. But for now, you take it easy and I will